Hey, what is going on, my friend? It's Brando Linick here, and welcome to the video. You're searching for how to start a window tinting business. I love it, and it shows me you're looking to become an entrepreneur. I think that's really awesome. I'm excited for you, and to save you a lot of blood, sweat, and tears without beating around the bush, without throwing any punches in this video, completely straightforward. My story with this goes back actually over the last 4 years. Started a couple different types of businesses. And, I started my first business, it was like with my parents, and started a second business is by myself. And then, from there on, it was like testing and tweaking, dealing with supplies, dealing with equipment, dealing with employees, and sometimes paying outsourced employees more than I was getting paid. And I'll tell you, when it comes to a window tinting business, having business associates of mine who have done this, alright, it's the same thing that is required, alright? You're dealing with the same territory, equipment, supplies, employees, and unless you're looking at this from a franchise perspective, you got to look at long-term of the business model, and even if you were to franchise out, you got to keep in mind the more overhead you have, your profit margins and income will decrease, and your workload increases, meaning more work you got to put in, you got to manage more things, and honestly, just telling you completely honestly here, it can feel like you're employed to your own business, alright, where you don't feel like you're the owner, you feel more so like you're employed, managing stuff. And I would advise you, it's not to say it's good, bad, right, or wrong, alright, I'd advise you, if you're really just looking at this because you want to start a simple business, you can make money at, which is really why some friends of mine, close business friends of mine, had started their own window tinting business. They knew they could make money at it, they knew it was simple, nothing too complex, not a lot of overhead, but they knew they had to have a shop, a place where they could operate under, or they were going to operate, they actually operated first out of their garage, and then they moved into a shop, and they had some employees after that. But pretty soon they realized, working 18 hours a day was not the right thing for them. So if you're looking at this for similar reasons, save you a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. If you're looking at it to just build your own business, create an income for yourself that you control, I've got a lead I want to throw your way here, and this is critical information you're going to want to know, so by the end of this video you can make the right decision. And my story with this goes back a year ago when I transitioned from traditional business, and I came across a person who was building a business without supplies, without equipment, without employees, without having to operate out of their garage, without having to cold market prospect to get clients in business. They're actually literally attracting people to them every day about their business, and they're building their business on the internet, making more money every month than I was making in a whole year, traveling around the world, living in the type of homes I wanted to live in, driving the cars, just location freedom, time freedom, money freedom. And I reached out to this person, asked if I could copy what they were doing. They actually literally agreed to letting me copy what they were doing. Well, I shouldn't say copy, like model what they were doing, even though the results were not typical, not average. I am not guaranteeing you the same results, but I was able to do that, and in 30 days, less than a month, I was able to walk away from my traditional business. I was able to walk away from corporate America, and this is going back to September of 2014, and I haven't looked back since. And I'm not promising or guaranteeing you the same results. If you're looking to get rich quick, I want to emphasize this, if you're looking to get rich quick, this is not right for you. Business in any type of form, on the internet, off the internet, is not right for you. But if you are looking at building a business because you want to create leverage, time freedom, and flexibility, best thing you do, learn to increase your profit margins and your income and decrease your overhead and your workload. Not saying there's no work required, don't misinterpret what I'm saying, but learn to increase your profit margins. The best way you can do that, if you're looking at building a business to create leverage and flexibility, to do what you're passionate about and have the time freedom to enjoy what you're passionate about, is learning to build a business online. Learn the essential skills to building a business online. That way you don't have to deal with that overhead, and you don't have to deal with, honestly, some of the stresses that can happen with traditional business, where you have to deal with all that stuff and more, equipment, supplies. And if this makes sense to you from a business perspective and you're following me here, if you're coachable, trainable, if you're not afraid of work, not afraid of learning, connect with me on my site. Check it out. I'll put a link down below in addition to this video. And if you're serious, I encourage you to check it out. If this is not your cup of tea, that's totally fine. Comment down below and I'll point you in the right direction, or just leave your comment down below regardless of what your opinion is. But that said, I look forward to seeing your success story, and my friend, I look forward to seeing you on the beaches of the world. Take care.